Hey there, this is Shruti from digitalempires.co, and today I want to talk to you all about idea pins. Now, if you've been hearing all the buzz in the internet about how idea pins are so amazing for growing your account and some of the technical things that you can do in order to boost your reach and grow your account organically, then you're in the right place today. I'm going to walk you through, first of all, what idea pins are, how does engagement really count on idea pins, so what are the specific actions that your users, readers, or potential customers can take to make the most of idea pins, as well as 5 specific strategies for you to leverage idea pins for your account. Now, I'm someone who loves working smart instead of working hard. So, if you're someone who also loves saving your time while simultaneously growing your brand and business, then you're gonna love this video. Keep on watching. Okay, so first let's talk about exactly what idea pins are and what are the specific things that you need to know to start leveraging them. And then we'll get down to the examples of using idea pins and how you can actually do that in an effective manner. So first things first, idea pins is a way for Pinterest to have you share video first content. So we all know that video is all the rage all over the world, especially when it comes to social media. And that's also something that is reflecting on Pinterest now as well. So using idea pins, you are able to now create up to 20 pages of content. This means that you can have 20 slides if you are creating static images, and you can create up to 60 seconds of a video. So if you want to share a clip from a video, you can also create up to 60 seconds. What you also can do is you can do a voiceover recording. So for example, if you're creating a recipe and you want to share with people step by step how that recipe was made, you can actually record that over the video and do that as well. Then you have the option to add music. You have the option to create transition effects similar to what you have, for example, also on TikTok. And then you can also add notes or the recipe instructions or even just details or ingredients if you are publishing, let's say, a tutorial to create something. And then you have similar things like you have an Instagram stories, which is the ability to add stickers, GIFs, and all of that. And this, is constantly getting updated. So what I'm telling you today probably is going to change in the next 2 or 3 months. And so you have to be doing this actively, specifically doing it from your mobile phone, because that is where Pinterest releases its features first. So if you do have access to idea pins, the best way for you to start creating them is to do them via the mobile app, because on the desktop features are somewhat limited and they're also usually updated a little bit later than they are on iOS or Android. And what's also cool is that you can add topics. So you can, add specific topics, which is something that you also had for video pins, where you can create specific keyword related content for your idea pins as well. Now, what's also interesting to see is how users interact with idea pins. So I wanted to share with you exactly the different things or activities which signal engagement to Pinterest that then, decides whether or not that idea pin is going to be distributed further in the feed. So for example, you can tap an idea pin to see the creator's bio. So you can go to someone's bio and then follow them. Which is also one reason why creating idea pins is a great way to increase your organic followers and reach, because each time people go to the account and actually follow, you win a new follower, right? You can also just tap a heart. So you can do that and react to the pin and say, oh, I liked it, right? So you can do that. And there are also a bunch of other reactions as well that Pinterest is testing with idea pins. Then you have the share button. So if you want to send that to, let's say, someone on WhatsApp, or you want to send that to someone in your Facebook group, you can do that as well by just clicking on the share button. You're also able to comment on the idea pin. So you will see the bubble to be able to add a comment. You can also save the idea pin to a particular board. So much like any other pin where you're able to save it as a repin to a relevant board, you're also able to do that. And another way for you to actually kind of spy on your competition and do this ethically would be for you to save this to a private board, so that when you are in future creating your own idea pins, you have a ton of ideas to relate to. So you can create a private board and save a bunch of idea pins that you like, right? And lastly, you can also, see if there's a product tag on the pin. Again, this is a feature that is only available on mobile. So you can't really add product tags on the computer right now. But if you're someone who is either promoting your own products or you're even promoting affiliate products, so if you are doing affiliate marketing on Pinterest, using the mobile app, you should be able to add those particular links to your idea pins as well, which is again an excellent way for you to send traffic over to your affiliate links or even your product links. And as a user, you're able to tap into the idea pin and see which products are tagged, and then go and click on your site or store and just go ahead and use that as well. Okay, so the first way that you can create idea pins and share them super easily is to simply take an existing blog post and just convert that into an idea pin. Now, you can do this by adding videos in the background, and you can use Canva to do the same as well. Or you can also just simply create static image slides where you walk people through the different steps of the blog post. So, this is one example of how I've done it. You can obviously find different creative ways to do it as well. The second way that I also love using idea pins is when you simply use one of your existing reels, TikTok videos, or even your Instagram videos that you already have and just upload them into your Pinterest account. So, as you can see, this is one of the reels that I shared and it had 17,000 impressions, 156 pin clicks, and 5 saves. So, all I had to do was just download the reel that I had on my Instagram account and then upload it and share it on Pinterest. Super easy, and it still gets you the reach and the views that you need. Another thing that I love to do is share behind the scenes of your business. So here I am sharing exactly how I have been upgrading my program called Pinfluencer Academy and what does the roadmap look like? What does the lessons behind the scenes look like? Now, obviously, if you're not a course creator or a coach and you're, let's say, selling products, you can share behind the scenes of how you create those products. So how you make the candles step by step, or even in the behind the scenes of your warehouse or your packaging process, or basically any business process that you want to share with your audience in order to make them in order to educate and inspire them to be able to actually use your products the right way. Now, you can add as many slides as you want. Personally, I like adding between 3 to 5 slides because I think that's also my own personal preference for viewing idea pins. I don't like seeing idea pins which are like a gazillion slides long because I don't have the kind of patience to do that. The third way that you can also promote pins is by just creating testimonials or even reviews of your products and services. So if you are selling any kind of product or service online, you should be, or even offline, you should have a collection of different testimonials, which you can also, for example, this I've simply just created on Canva and then reshared them to my Pinterest account. And it's essentially just a video where I'm walking people through the different testimonials. So anybody who's interested in actually getting one of my programs can see these testimonials pinned on the top of my Pinterest account and then decide whether or not these courses are right for them. Okay. Another way to go ahead and actually create content for idea pins is to simply repurpose your existing video content. So if you don't have videos, you probably might need to create them. One of the easier ways that I said was to just download your Instagram stories and upload them. But since I create videos on YouTube and I often also post them on IGTV, I usually take the most interesting ones that I feel are going to be a good match with my audience and then repost them as idea pins. So what it does is that it not only reaches to a wider audience, it also educates my audience on who I am and what I am able to help them with in a very organic manner. So it doesn't feel like something where I'm just posting, buy this or buy that. It's just an organic, me just talking to the camera and explaining to them a simple topic. And personally, adding these subtitles below has also helped a lot, but you don't need to go that fancy. You can simply just create a cropped version of your video and just share that. It doesn't even have to be a video that you post on Facebook or YouTube or wherever else. You can just go into your archives, see what type of content you created in your previous Instagram stories, for example, and just repost that. So here's different ways of going about it. Number one, you can simply just repurpose a blog post like I shared. Number two, you can create a reel or TikTok video and repurpose that as well. Number three, show behind the scenes of your product. So how you create the product, how people are wearing or styling the product. If you're in a lifestyle niche, you can also share testimonials and reviews and just content which promotes your business in a very social proof organic manner. And then last but not the least, you can also simply just take any of your old video content and repurpose that. Doesn't matter where it is from, as long as it is relevant to your audience, you can use that to generate new content for idea pins and grow your audience organically. All right, so that brings us to the end of this video. Now, if you want to learn more about what is working right now on Pinterest and how you can leverage smart strategies to grow your traffic and boost your business using Pinterest, then make sure to check out my free Pinterest masterclass, which is going to be linked in the description box. As always, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.